This has got to be the most affordable phone from Vivo, and I think it's going to sell maybe hundreds or thousands. But yeah, this is super affordable, an entry level from Vivo, and I've already checked it out even before this review. The design is beautiful, the battery is just so long lasting. It's got a great display, really worth it for its price. So yeah, without further ado, let us unbox this great phone. I am Vince, and you're watching Tech Beans. No. Alright, here we go. So here's the box. We are getting the usual Vivo look. White top, blue bottom, Vivo Y12s. It's got 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and at the back we see here 5000 mAh battery, side fingerprint scanner, and an AI dual camera. Oh, by the way, I got here the blue color, the Glacier Blue. There are 2 colors for this, the blue one and a black one, the Phantom Black, right here. And as usual, we get a mini box. We get right here the SIM ejector pin, the important information guide, and warranty card, and of course, the quick start guide. We also get here the jelly case. Nice, clean looking, clear jelly case. And here's the phone. Ooh, I am liking that design already. But yeah, let us set you aside for now. What else is in the box? We are getting micro USB. Okay, so that's a big deal in 2021, but hey, this is pretty rare. If you're a collector, then it is your lucky day, because micro USBs are hard to find these days. And finally, we've got here the 10-watt charger. That is it, my friends. No pair of earphones. That is pretty much it. Okay, so here's the phone. Alrighty. Whoa, look at that rainbow effect at the back. Ooh, that is a nice reflection. Pretty fancy. I'm guessing this is more targeted for the female users. Of course, you also get the black one. Both look the same, just with different color. I gotta say, this has that rainbow-like, unicorn-like colors at the back. Very dreamy. So I was expecting that it was just, pretty bland, pretty flat, but no. Seriously, for the price, it is hard to beat. No other design is this good at this price. Mostly other brands just put some really generic designs at this price point, but no. Vivo has went the extra mile just to give us flagship iPhone looking back. Yes, my friends, this is an award-winning design. This is not new. I've seen it on most of their mostly mid-range phones. This shape right here is very reminiscent of an iPhone. Flat back, curved, rounded edges, and you gotta love that back. Look at that. It has that nice rainbow-like unicorn dreamy effect at the back when light is reflecting on it. Polycarbonate back and plastic frame. This is glossy, so it's a fingerprint magnet, although this color does help with the minimizing of the visibility of some fingerprints. Look at that. Not really that noticeable at all. Wow, pretty small. Also, the back is very minimalistic. It's just the camera and the logo. No more circular fingerprint scanner at the back. It just looks really clean. Oh, by the way, the fingerprint scanner is located right here at the right side of the phone. Now, this is certainly a big deal because of the price. Now, a lot of people are able to get a gorgeous looking phone. Before, you have to shell out, what, 12,000, 15,000 pesos just for this kind of design? No sorry, Bob. Or about 6,000 pesos, I guess. Can't say the price. But yeah, the camera is a island style. As you can see, it's also pretty much shaped like the phone. Well, speaking of the cameras are pretty decent. 13 megapixel main sensor and 2MP depth sensor. That is not a sensor. That is just a shutter icon. And right below is the LED flash. And at the bottom, we get the logo. That is pretty much it. The phone is not too thin, not too heavy. It feels very good in the hand when you're playing like this. Also, when you're typing like this, pretty okay. Now at the bottom, though, we've got here the headphone jack, microphone, micro USB port, and the loudspeaker. Oh yeah, bummer. A rare sight in 2021. And at the top, we've got nothing. At the right side, we get the fingerprint scanner. This is also the power button, quite clicky. And also the volume rocker. Alright, I like that. And on the left side, we got the SIM tray, which has a dual nano SIM card slot, plus a micro SD card slot for expandability. Alright. Now here's something interesting. The display. At first I was like, what? 720p? Oh no, this might probably be one of those displays that are low quality, but no. When I saw it for the first time, like what? How is this so bright? Very sharp icons. This, my friends, is a high quality LCD display. I know, still is a 720p display. I mean, just look at this. Just check out that level of sharpness. Ooh. I was also quite surprised when I saw this. Usually 720p displays are not this good, not this sharp, and not this bright. Holy cow, this is a super bright 720p display. Although the brightness does not have anything to do with resolution, still, I do appreciate the high brightness on this phone. Pretty good stuff. And oh look, this is how it looks like on YouTube. Whoa. And get this, I went to YouTube and found that it has 1080p. That is right, that is capable? Whoa, how is this so? It looks like it doesn't matter if it's 720p display, because if you're able to view 1080p on YouTube, then it's pretty okay. Look at that. Look at the level of clarity at every angle. Pretty nice. And here's me playing Mobile Legends, and as you can see, the display is just so sharp. Just look at that character. Very detailed, very sharp looking. And boom. Nah, I don't think this is a 720p display. No, I was looking at the spec sheet and I don't think this is a 720p display. No, this is like too sharp to be regarded as a 720p display. But then in terms of the performance, well, that is something that I must tell you. The performance here is pretty okay. As you can see, it's totally playable, but then you kind of do feel that there is some kind of frame drop when so much is going on the display, but nevertheless, it doesn't distract you from the actual gameplay. Boom, take that. And the best thing about this phone is that it is really, really power efficient. Even though it has a very bright, very high quality display, the battery seems to be very, very long lasting. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you that the processor on this thing is the Helio P35 processor. I mean, it's not the fastest processor in 2021 in terms of the performance standpoint. Well, that is at least at the entry-level point of view. Yes, I am winning again. Okay, so I gotta get now. This Cho does not know what he's doing. Yeah, too afraid to confront me, huh, Cho? Also, another thing that I just realized is that the volume is just so loud. I mean, it's not too loud that it feels like a whole house. It's really loud, but not distorted. You're gonna be glad that this is going to be your first ever upgrade from your current smartphone. I guarantee you. But not unless you have a flagship phone. This could be your backup if you have a flagship phone. And here are the available settings for this phone. High graphics, HFR mode, it's all there. Now I highly suggest you go for the medium settings if you want to play competitively, that is. But if you want to enjoy great looking graphics, then go for high graphics, indeed. But yeah, in terms of the Mobile Legends gaming experience, if you're gonna buy this phone simply because of Mobile Legends, then I'm happy to tell you that this is a pretty good phone to start with. Just not the smoothest, but very much recommended in my book. Ooh. Now in terms of how fast it is in the home screen, well, I was kind of surprised because look at this. Boom. Pretty much instant. Whoa. Now the Helio P35 processor is not uber fast. It's an entry-level processor, but in terms of the optimization, I guess from the software, things are looking pretty zippy from what I'm seeing. Look at that. Holy moly. And oh yeah, this is the Antutu benchmark score that I got for this phone. 111,000 points in Antutu. Now this score is pretty okay for most operations. Okay, let's say for Facebook, it's pretty okay, pretty manageable. Mobile Legends is pretty playable. Now in Call of Duty, well, this is the settings you're gonna get. Low graphics and high frame rates. I would say that Call of Duty is one of the best in terms of optimization when it comes to smartphones. I don't really see a lot of smartphones lagging on this game. And as you can see, it is pretty darn smooth. Just not super 60 frames per second smooth. I am seeing about 30 frames per second, although it's really playable if you ask me. Plus, the display, oh my god. I have to mention this again because it really adds to the whole graphical experience in the game. The volume is also excellent. Controls, yes, very responsive display. Now when it comes to a very heavy game just like the Genshin Impact, now here is Genshin Impact, and as you can see, the graphics are pretty lowered, like really super load. Yeah, I was expecting this because the processor, I just think, is not powerful enough to like go beyond the lowest settings. That is why character models, the background, it's not really that sharp looking. It's kind of low resolution, but then if you ask me, it's totally playable. Let's fight some slimes right here. Boom. Okay, that looked kind of funny. It looks like I can't handle that. It's kind of hard to play this game with this kind of graphics. There are a lot of frame drops, but still, you know, it's not really that buggy. It's pretty much playable. Look at that. Just needs to turn down the graphics, that's all, in order for it to be kind of playable. See, I'm able to do this with just Amber. Also, I kind of noticed that there is a bug in the game. Okay, look at that. That is overlapping. It means that this is already crashed. Oh wait, I just restarted the application and now that blank right there was resolved. That was just a minor bug, I guess, because that was like the second time I've opened it, and it looks to be okay. No problem here. Okay, I just think that 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage is not enough for this this game. This is like a super big game. There was just an update today for the new version 1.5, and it's quite a big update, and it kind of took a toll on my storage. So actually, I had to delete Call of Duty just to show you Genshin Impact, because, you know, I don't think I was able to like download all free at the same time and play it at the same time. So I guess those are the limitations of having a small storage. But hey, this is not advertised as a gaming phone, but they are saying that the camera on this thing is still quite good, and it is. You know, I've seen the pictures. I've took some pictures outside, and these are the results I got. And as you can see, I still got some really sharp photos on this. You just need to find the right angle, the right amount of lighting. You will still get amazing looking photos here, as long as you know how to, you know, shoot photos. It will, however, kind of struggle in low light. I do kind of notice that it still shows some grain in low light. The selfies are okay, pretty good color accuracy, I guess. But yeah, how can I complain? This is like a super affordable phone. Now the thing about the cameras on the Vivo Y12s is that even though that the camera sensors are pretty much average at best, okay, Vivo still manages to really enhance the photos. You know, in the post-processing, you really see that, hey, this is still a nice looking photo. Wow, great job Vivo for the camera. And here is the video, and as you can see, it does not have a decent stabilization. It is kind of wobbly, and the max resolution you can shoot on is 1080p, 30 frames per second. Oh yeah. But then if you use this, you know, to shoot videos outside, maybe there's an issue going on, somebody's like attacking you, still pretty much usable. As you can see, this really works. It's very clear. You will still see if a person is doing something fishy. But what's not fishy is that this phone is truly great. I gotta be honest, I cannot say the price to you at this time, because Vivo has yet to release this phone. They just wanted me to like review it, check out the features and things like that, and for me, it does look to be a very promising entry-level phone. It's just that it's lacking in storage, that's all, especially in 2021. The apps these days are just huge. But anyways, if you want to see more Vivo Y12s videos, let me know guys in the comments below. We shall be having more of this. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss that video or the series of videos that I'm gonna do for the Vivo Y12s. Again, this is Vince Amigo from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.